Hey guys, this is Diana Ballard, and welcome to the Mom Training Podcast, where we discuss the skills and strategies to create possibilities in motherhood and make it more fun, efficient, organized, and peaceful. You can find more information or connect with me online at dianaballard.com or at Diana Ballard Live on social media. So if you tuned in last week, we talked about a powerhouse mom and some of the qualities that make a powerhouse mom. At the beginning of the podcast, you were invited to really let your intuition guide you in which areas you may need to work on this year. For us to know what will be best for us and our family is to receive some inspiration or guidance from the all-knowing power. So again, whatever that is for you, God, the universe, spirit, or whatever. If there is a higher power, they would care about you, know every detail of your life, your struggles, your children's and spouse's individual struggles, and what would be the best thing for your family as a whole. And I believe mothers really set the tone and environment of the home. So if there's an area that you can improve in skill set or mindset that could really help your family, I don't know about you, but I'd want to know the best thing for me and the most efficient way to get there because, we ain't got time to waste. You know what I'm saying? So that's why tapping into your intuition and higher power is really important. So God is who I look up to and seek guidance from. And man, do I appreciate the help I receive, especially with being a mother, because there's no handbook for motherhood. A lot of things are on-the-job training in the moment, and it's helpful to have some inside info every once in a while. But anyway, after listening to the qualities listed on the last podcast, what really stood out to you as you thought about the handful of topics? Let's go through some ideas in each topic that we talked about last week. Are your goals financial? Is it being frugal as all get out? Being a penny pincher that can make every cent stretch that comes into the home? Choosing to save instead of spend? Meal planning and budgeting as well as we can? There are so many people that can help with the budgeting, saving money, and making money stretch. This is totally a doable goal. Is it being organized in time and responsibilities? Do we need to work on our time management and get rid of time wasters? Trying out different routines, ways to organize ourselves, our environment, and our family? Or is it loving what we do? Do we need to think about our mindset about motherhood and really work on finding joy as a mom? Or is sacrifice our goal? Have we been putting other things ahead of motherhood, marriage, and family life, and seeing how it has affected these relationships and our environment? Do we possibly need to adjust some things? Is it that we need to be more available and involved? Does that mean getting off social media a little bit more and being present in the moment? Spend one-on-one time with a child or spouse to find out what their needs are and making those a priority? Or do we need to work on being more kind and gentle, which for me also ties into self-care and making sure that we feel good ourselves so that we can respond to people better, especially the ones that we see day to day and live with. Maybe consciously practicing kindness and gentleness when we want to possibly act otherwise. Or there could be some other topic that we didn't list here that is really a focus for you. But as we think about the areas that we'd need to focus on, what specific detailed plan can we put in place to really move forward? So as you think about your goal area, here's a little assignment. I'm going to give you a formula for us to create a plan. After you listen through this once about really creating a plan, I highly recommend going back over this section and writing down each question and really giving this process and this formula some thought, and how this can help you get started in moving forward towards your goal. So here are the questions and the formula for you. Where are we at right now? Where do we want to be? What needs to change in me to change things around me? What steps do I need to take? How can I implement those steps into my daily routine and timeline? What is going to be my first step, and when am I going to get started? And the last one is, how am I going to stay on track, have accountability, and keep working on this? I'll tell you, if you sit down and you write out these questions and you answer them, you will have so much clarity and ability to really change some things in your life. And after you've created this detailed plan, start it. Start practicing today. Start with a new day tomorrow. But get it started and practice your plan. You will probably have to adjust some things as you start and work out the tiny details. But don't wait. Start and keep moving. Will we fall off our horse every once in a while when we're working on things? Yes. Will there be resistance? Yes again. But without something to work towards, without a plan to be proactive, it's easy to lose hope. The human mind needs goals to work towards, or we become stagnant. And feeling stagnant is a horrible feeling and can cause depression or other emotional problems. So let's prevent that by creating a plan and moving forward to being a powerhouse mom each day. And honestly, I feel like one of the current mindsets against motherhood is that being a mother means you become stagnant. Now, I don't know about you, but I am far from stagnant being a mom. Like, I have probably accomplished more being a mom. Like, I'm talking about like goals, like other than just motherhood. Like, because of motherhood, I've been able to focus my time and energy more than I have in my entire life. Like, man, if I'm going to accomplish this, I got to work my tail over here. And then I got to work my tail over here. And then over here. Motherhood is far from being stagnant if you know that you don't have to be stagnant and realize the power that you have as a mom and what you can really do in the home. What you're creating, the type of kids you can create, the type of environment, the type of marriage you want to have, being able to do the things that have been on your mind for a while. You can do that as a mom. This restriction makes you stagnant. I feel like I'm just bored all the time. It's false. It's because of a lack of hope. It's because of a lack of knowledge of possibility, of what we can create as mothers, what we can do in the home, and who we can be. It's stinking powerful. Really, I invite you to open your mind to the possibilities of what motherhood really is. What possibilities are actually a reality in motherhood? Study the mothers that are doing cool things. They're out there. There's tons of mothers out there who love what they're doing, love their life, and it's hard as freak still. But they believe in possibilities. They believe in creation and designing their life. And so can you and I. And mama, if you're sick of struggling and need some accountability, you can head over to my website and check out the coaching section, and you and I can create your plan together and work out some accountability to make 2019 your year. And to take your family life and your mom life and the possibilities that you want to see in your world to the next level. Because we can design our lives and be proactive in it. As moms, we need to constantly keep growing as everything around us is changing in our home, our responsibilities, and just things generally in the world. We are 100% capable of learning new skills and to become the powerhouse mom that will change the world, one mom, one family, one household at a time. You can do that in your home. That's all that's being asked of you right now. Yeah, if you want to try changing the world by doing other things, helping other people, dude, go for it. But know that your house should be and is the number one place for you to influence. If you have kids, I believe you have been trusted with them. And you can influence and do so many cool, amazing things in your home and in your life. Just don't give up trying and learning the possibilities that can come with being a mom. I'm serious. I believe in you guys. I believe in you mamas that are listening right now. We need your specific skills. We need your specific power and passions to create influential people that are growing up in the world right now, to create marriages that are rock solid, bonding, and powerful. Stand up, mama, and let's create some things. Go over to social media and find this podcast post and tell me in the comments what you're working on, so I can encourage the heck out of you, and so can other moms. Let's do this. Let's encourage each other. Thanks for tuning in today. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you next week on the Mom Training Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning into the Mom Training Podcast. If you liked what you heard, I would so appreciate a rating and review from you on any platform you listen to this on. If you have any questions or podcast ideas, you can message me on my social media at Diana Ballard Live or shoot me an email on my website. See you next week.